He plays the game all night with a stack of beer by his side. Pixels flash in the glowing light. In this world he finds his pride. Joystick ready, eyes on the prize. Friends join and voices rise. Quest together through the skies. In this game they break the ties. Frugal McGee and his band of friends on a journey that never ends. With a brew in hand and laughs to lend. Through the game their spirits blend. Chainmail clinking or lasers bright. Every click feels just right. Conquering levels, climbing heights. Their friendship glows through the night. Respawn hope in every round. Victories cheer the only sound. On this battlefield they're bound. Brothers in the pixel ground. Frugal McGee and his band of friends on a journey that never ends. With the brew in hand and laughs to lend. Through the game their spirits blend. Respawn hope in every round. Victories cheer the only sound. On this battlefield they're bound. Brothers in the pixel ground. Frugal McGee and his band of friends on a journey that never ends. With a brew in hand and laughs to live. Through the game their spirits blend.
Hey, how's it going? Whoa, that light's bright. There we go. There we go. Hey, I got a green screen. It's not perfect, but it's okay. No. Anyways, I don't know if anybody's here yet, but I like that picture. And I don't know whose side, I don't know what side Echo's even on as far as, I don't know if he's cheering for us or he's against us, because clearly the sailboat maybe says I'm going down. So I'm like, that's not good. We'll see. Whose boat would that be? Would that be like the, who are the Dolphins' big rivals? Would it be one of their like Tampa Bay or Jacksonville teams? Or is it, what's a big rivalry with the Dolphins? I'm sure it's probably obvious and I can't think of it. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well tonight. I didn't necessarily get the green screen for Tecmo Super Bowl since I'm already kind of off the deal quite a bit. So I'll probably end up turning this lamp off in a second. But I just wanted to show off the green screen a little bit. It's like, it's a rough attempt. This is my first ever green screen. I kind of knew some of the stuff to do. I just got to hammer it out. I need probably one more light to get the thing perfect. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I want to keep spending money on it. I spent a decent amount, but not an incredible. It was kind of fun messing around with it today. That was kind of my game for the day, was trying to get my green screen working. I just finally, stupid stand they gave me, it was too short. It wasn't the dimensions they said it was supposed to be 6.5 feet tall. How are you doing, Relena? So, for Echo, of course. Glad you're here, Relena. I made this AI image a little earlier. I'll never get used to the mirrored thing. I thought it'd be funny, like something about a dolphin with a cigar in his mouth. Like, that little rascal, he's always up to no good. But, yeah, this should be fun. We're going to start off our dolphin season. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep it on this screen. I just wanted to show off the green screen for a second. Let me turn that light off. Swap on over here. Since I'm in a corner, it doesn't really matter. I don't really want to keep that lamp on. One reason I got the green screen, I was kind of hoping I can do new projects with it. That should be fun. Oops. Should have already pulled it up. There it is. Okay, internet seems to be working nice. Everything looked good. Everything looks pretty good. I'm closer and closer to being a disembodied head. Sooner or later, that's what I'm gonna have. I need to get a suit where everything's green and I can or chroma key it out, and then I'll be a floating head. And all I need then is a prop. I need my Frugal McGee glasses. I would just probably wouldn't be able to see through them. That's the only problem. I had a red-headed friend that worked in a bakery. He was quite the gingerbread man. Wow, that's a good one. Good one, Relena. Oh, there was one I heard the other day. What's the difference between a rich kid riding a bicycle or a poor kid riding a tricycle? The answer is attire, spelled A-T-T-I-R-E. It was kind of goofy. My neighbor told me that one. I got a hair in my mouth. My beard's falling off. You doing all right today, Relena? So for this one, I got a comment last night, I think, who said something to the effect, or maybe it was this morning, I can't remember. No, it was last night. Might have been before I started streaming. Basically, the guy was like, he enjoyed my seasons and everything. He just didn't like how distracted I got by the chat. So what I'm going to try to do, and I figure there's probably other people that probably thought something similar, and watching it back, I could see where that could be kind of annoying maybe. I try to make it kind of where like everybody's in the room, we're all hanging out, kind of the idea. But, so what I might do, since this game moves kind of fast, I may not sit there and really recognize chat like while I'm playing. I might recognize chat during halftime because I can cut that out in my editing in the post. So I'll catch up on chat during halftime, and then in between games, we can just kind of hang out in between games for a minute. If anybody has questions or whatever or suggestions, I'll be looking at chat, but I'm not going to read it, out loud until, like I said, halftime and in between games. The games move quick. They're like 15 minutes. So I'm not trying to ignore you guys. What we're trying to do is like a live recording, essentially, is what we're doing. I'm recording the games like I normally would be. I'm just streaming it. So we're going through that process together. But first things first, we've got to reset. No. Okay. Make sure I team control first, because that last thing I want to do is screw that up. I've done that before. Not on streaming, but I've done it before where I'm like, all right, I'm going to get this season going. And then I'm like, when do I get to play it? I'm like, oh, no, I didn't pick my team. So I had to reset it and all that crap. So, yeah, Miami won by like 7% whenever I stopped the poll at 6. I mean, people could still technically vote in the poll. It's just I had to cut off the time, declare the winner. So, let's see. We got Dan Marino. Oh, who's that? Who the hell's Dan Marino? I'm just kidding. Let's go through the entire team. We'll go through all. Well, I like to see. I'm not very familiar with the Dolphins. That's another team I've never won the Super Bowl with. So I know for a fact we played the Oilers during the regular season. That should be fun. I'm going to try to play through 6 games tonight. I've got a collaboration stream starting about 10 o'clock with Man Amongst Machines and Mr. Fishifer, which he's going to be streaming over in his thingy. whenever I do the collab, I've got to remember to link his information. I want to make sure that you guys, in case y'all want to look him up. Oh God, Marino's slow. I guess he wasn't known as a scrambling quarterback. Scott Mitchell's a little faster, but Dan Marino, though, that arm. Sammy Smith. All right, let's see. So Sammy Smith's got a pretty good hitting power. Not bad. 38 max speed. Tony Page. Tony Page, he's got that hitting power. We might use him in our special teams to recover or return some balls. Maybe we can get some kickoff returns for touchdown. Maybe. I don't know. Mark Logan. Okay. Not great. Troy Stratford. Now, I know these are our bench players. I just like to know what we've got. He's actually pretty good. Plugging him in, 38 max speed, ball control 50. Not bad. Mark Clayton, killer wide receiver. 69 reception rating, 44 max speed, 50 ball control. Mark Duper, super duper. Max speed 50, ball control 50, reception 63. Awesome receivers, man. And I knew that was part of it. When you have a good quarterback like Dan Marino, you got to give him some receivers. People that'll catch the ball. That was something the Saints lack so much. It'll be nice to not drop so many passes this time. Tony Martin. Like, this will be a fairly easy season, I think. Not the easiest possible, but we shouldn't have any real trouble, I don't think. So maybe we can put in a couple challenges, maybe, where I have to run a certain number of times or something. I don't know. I'm going to try not to just throw the ball. I want to make sure I keep the game somewhat interesting, but I'm also not just going to roll over and be stupid. So, I don't know. Relina, if you've got any suggestions, let me know. And anybody else that might be here, I don't know if anybody else is here yet. Nobody else has said anything. So if anybody has any suggestions for maybe some kind of a challenge run kind of a thing, like nothing crazy, because I'm going to win the Super Bowl. I've got to win the Super Bowl. I want to go undefeated just to keep, hammered out. But if we wanted a little something like I did with the Bills, right? Only did onside kicks and I only passed, I think, or something like that. Although that's, I couldn't use Thurman Thomas, so I was forced to pass with the Bills. Ooh, that wasn't that hard. Let's see, hitting power 56. Yeah, Farrell Edmonds, he's a good tight end. Max speed 38. So let's see our defense. Well, actually, let's see our offensive line first. These are other tight end. Here we go. I don't know how you say that. Ulenhake. I don't know how you say it. Please forgive me. I don't know that name. I'll just call him Jeff. How's Jeff doing? 69 hitting power. Pretty good for a center. Keith Sims, left guard. Okay. Big hitting power. 69. Harry Galbraith. Hitting power 63. We don't really care about speed so much. They're linemen. Like, they don't need to be fast. They just need to be able to block. Richmond Webb. Left tackle, 75 hitting power. Very nice. Mark Dennis. Okay, so we've got a good line. Our kicker is solid. Holy smokes, he's good. Ulen Hawk. Thanks, Relena. Ulen Hawk. Ulen Hawk. Okay. I think I got it. Reggie Roby. Punter. Not too bad. Not that we'll be punting much. I doubt we'll punt at all. So let's see. We got Jeff Cross. Okay. Hitting power 50. Pretty fast. Now, we want some speed on defense so they can get at the quarterback. Sean Lee. Okay. Nice hitting power. Good nose tackle. Carl Wilson, 50 hitting power, not bad. I mean, it's our defensive line, not bad. Okay, Hugh Green, not great. Not a great linebacker. Cliff Odom, also not great. John Oferdal, now I know him. I know he's pretty good. We might be using him quite a bit. Oferdal, 56 max speed, 44 hitting power, interception rating, 31. David Griggs. Max speed, 44. Rolena, did you like the picture of the dolphin with the cigar? I thought it was funny. I don't know. You didn't really weigh in. Was it stupid? And if yes, then that was the idea. So we got JB Brown, right cornerback. Interception rating only 44. Okay. He's pretty quick. 50. This is McGuire. I almost said MacGyver. McGuire. I'll just call him Tim. Interception rating 50. Okay, max speed 50, hitting power 44. Not bad. You love that photo? Okay, good. I was making sure, man, you hadn't said anything. And I was like, man, I hope you found it funny. I've got that rivalry with Echo. And I was like, man, I thought you might enjoy that picture. Lewis Oliver. He's actually really good. 56, 19. No, we might. He's another player we could use. So got to keep Oliver in mind. This is why I'm going through all the players to kind of keep in mind who I should play. So we got Offerdahl at linebacker. We got Oliver as as a safety. And Wood Williams is good too. So our safeties are awesome. Safeties are great. Corners are okay. They're not bad. So our backs are all right. Linebackers are a little weak except for Offerdahl. But other than that, oh yeah, got to do the playbook. All right, so what plays we want to do? I might keep Tony Page, give him a couple of runs just to keep it fun. Oh, that's a Tony Page run. What about that one? All right. And up the middle. How about something like that? Tony Page that way, and also middle. Sounds good to me. I hate the Pro T waggle. It takes way too long. If they call the play, you are toast. This time, no curls. We did curls last season. Let's go for the Pro T Flare D. This left B slot's got some very viable plays. I like the curls. Don't care for this flea flicker. This one's all right. I never use that one. I used to use this one sometimes. That one's pretty good. I think they're all pretty viable. The Arnaz Z fly is pretty good. But we'll go ahead and go with the slant play. The shotgun 3 wings not bad. Pro T Flare C. Man. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's go with a little less shotgun. How about that's part of the you gotta let me have this down B play though. That I've gotta have. Especially if we're gonna be playing the Raiders like in the playoffs or something. I've got to be able to beat them, but I'm willing to go with a lot less a lot fewer shotgun plays. All right, I think we have waited long enough. What are we at? 17 minutes. Of course, that included the intro. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well. I don't know if anybody else is here. I can't see since I've got it in the window. Possible challenge: get 1,000 yards receiving with both Clayton and Duper. Well, I think that would be a good one. That could be like one of the objectives. We could try that. And as always, I'm always trying to have it to where the opposition scores less than 100 points through the entire season. That's kind of I'm trying to do it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it with this Dolphin defense, but we'll try. Especially being in this division, we got to play the Bills twice. That could be tricky. But then again, we also have to play the Patriots twice and the Colts twice. So who knows? And then there's the Jets. Why am I smelling whiskey? I don't know where that smell of whiskey came from. I was smelling my beer. My beer is turning into whiskey all of a sudden. Anyway, so from here on out, we're going to keep playing the Bills. Week 1. I forgot we played Bills week 1. That's pretty good. But they're still scary. So hello, YouTube. You're going to be seeing this. Tomato, I'm sure, will say some things. Welcome to the game. Let's get this going. Man, they are slower than molasses when you're used to playing with them moving super, super quick. All right, let's see. Well, let's start off. Let's check Offerdahl. Let's see how we do with Offerdahl. Okay, Jim Kelly's going back to pass to Andre Reed. Offerdahl does not quite have the jumping power, but that's okay. Gotta watch Thurman Thomas, man. He is good. Oh, come on. Dink. Dink it and drink it. Oh, I forgot to plug in my other guy. It's all right. Apparently this is working out okay. Good return. Oh, yeah. Oh. There we go. Now, I'm gonna do what I said I wasn't going to do, but I'm gonna kind of break this rule at least once. Is it a problem, Relina? Or is it good? Let me know. I don't know what it looks like. I guess I could switch over. Okay, I can always cut some of this. Whoa. Okay. Doesn't look bad, huh? Oh, it's really, really noticeable. Oh. Is it a problem? Though, I'm gonna trim this, don't worry. We can talk for a minute. Is it I'm looking at it, doesn't look bad, right? It's really, really noticeable. Does it look stupid? I mean, I can turn off the chroma key. But then I've got to can I would wonder if I can just filter. I don't want to turn it. Like, I just want to, can I hide it? Okay, I could do like that. Green screen. What do you think is better? That's chroma key off or hidden. We can go. It doesn't matter. When you're on the field. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Noted. Thanks, Relina. I'll leave it like this. It's fine. That'll just be the background. Doesn't matter. Like I said, I didn't buy this for Tecmo Super Bowl. I actually got it for when I start my next channel. Like I say, don't worry. I'm going to trim all this out, so we won't see this in the actual deal. So I do appreciate it, Relina. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You helped me out a tremendous amount, Relina. You are like a production manager kind of on the side, helping me keep things nice and tight. I appreciate it. Not going black now with the chroma key off. Yeah, it's not going black now. Yeah. Yeah, now you can see the green screen. It probably wouldn't have been so bad if I had the other light on. Back to the game. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're doing okay. We're up 7-0. Okay, they are not handing it to Thurman because... And I know... It's a weird tell, but you can tell Mueller's in the backfield. Oh, nice. Knocked it away. Let's see if we can keep this to 0. I'd love to keep him at 0. Oh, come on, get the pick. How you doing, Matt? Well, actually, you guys chose it. I put them on the poll, but you guys voted. And this is who y'all decided I should play. Let's see. Let's run it with Paige. Let's see what Paige has in the tank. Oh, accidentally went out. Good run, though. Pick up a, I don't know, what was that? 14 yards, something like that? Sammy Smith. Man, I tell you what, none of these guys are Bo Jackson, that's for sure. Whoop, spin move. It's just funny. It's like, man, I'm slow as heck, and yet they can't catch me. Ridiculous. Ah, let's go Sammy Smith. Yeah, almost there. Let's punch it through with Tony Page. Tony Page is a beast. Tony Page. What time we got? 8:30. I've always kind of wanted to do a Dolphins season. It's one of those teams that I knew was pretty good. I just never played them. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because I'm an Oiler guy. That's exactly why. When I played this game, I was like, oh, I'll play the Oilers. And then I played the Bills, you know, before, or play the Niners. I didn't typically play as the bad teams, though. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, the bad teams, or, like, teams that I thought were, I don't know. I played as, like, the best teams. And Dolphins are great, but they're not, like, I don't think they're top 5. They might be. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. They're actually pretty good. After I looked at their entire team, I realized they were a pretty solid team this year. I don't know what their record was, though. Oh, Mueller laid me out. Mueller's got that big hitting power. Odom with the sack. Okay, 3rd down, 19. I'm guarding against the XY bomb. Nope, they went with that same right B play. Still no interception, but that's all right. Damn. At least I didn't fumble it. To Clayton. And with Dan Marino, come on. Steve Walsh wishes he was Dan Marino. Tell you what, we struggled a lot with those Saints. I was kind of surprised that we actually finished that season, because I had a super gimpy offense, but I guess I had Ironhead, who was usually in excellent shape, sometimes good shape. He never really dipped into bad, whereas a lot of the other players would dip into bad, including the quarterback. So, and our defense really kept us in a lot of those games, especially later in. Jeff Cross with the sack. So the 1991 Dolphins went 8-8, missed the playoffs. Wow, you wouldn't have guessed it by how decent. Ooh. Well, there we go. That's an easy touchdown. There's that part of me that kind of wishes that the Colts would have won, though, because I really want to try my luck at either the Colts or the Patriots one of these seasons. But to be fair, this poll was full of teams I was kind of interested in playing, so there was no wrong answer. And we got to beat the game with all of them anyway. That's the deal. 28 teams, we got to win 28 Super Bowls. And then after that, there's all kinds of mods and crap. And plus, who's to say we couldn't do challenge season? So, 28-0. I guess I could skip it. I didn't really, Let's see what we got here. Logan. Mark Logan. He's pretty good, actually. Not a bad running back. Do we want to keep him in? And Martin. Tony Martin. Let's do Logan for both, maybe? Stratford. What about Jensen? Hitting power 50. He's got a great reception rating. Holy crow, man. Ho-ho. And he's just in good condition. And he's got good ball control. He's on the bench. His stats are better than Farrell Edmonds. Well, Farrell Edmonds has a bigger hitting power. But that reception rating, though. Ooh. No, we'll keep Edmonds in because he does have that bigger hitting power. It'll help with the with blocking. But that's great to know that we've got a strong tight end in case Farrell Edmonds gets hurt. That's awesome. Hey, Mitchell, you want to recover my kicks? Now, we'll plug Logan in. It doesn't matter. With this team, we're not going to need razzle-dazzle from the special teams. Although... And I know I could throw the ball and really ramp up the score, but I'm trying to run the ball quite a bit. Kind of against my normal strategy. Frankly, I could just throw the ball all game and be fine in quarterback scramble. But let's try not to do too much scrambling. Once we get to the postseason, though, all bets are off. It's going to be, I'm going to win. Or try to. I'm going to give them everything I got. But in the regular season, we'll try to keep things a little more interesting. Probably need to run the ball out of bounds, though, so I don't get my guys injured. Although the Dolphins really do have a pretty strong bench. It can support a lot of weight from these giant players. Touchdown, Sammy Smith. That was a dad joke. You can thank me later. I wonder if there's a record for, like, let's say the San Francisco 49ers. Is there a record, kind of like, not a speedrun record, but a highest points scored in a season record? I wonder if I could try at that. You know what I mean? Like, that might be fun to, like, see how I could place whenever I do the 49er season. I'm not saying I could win it. I'm just saying it'd be fun to see how close we could get. Just out of curiosity. Offerdahl. 35, zip. Nice stop. Offerdahl with the big sack. Drape that sack right across. Nah, I'm not gonna. Okay, I won't do that joke. No gain on the play. Thurman Thomas, man, we were containing him pretty well. Always watching that play, man. That fake up the middle and then toss to Thurman. Whew. Devastating play. It used to burn me so much as a kid. You'd think I would have gotten smarter, but no. I guess I did technically get smarter as I got older, but you know. Ooh. Oh, man. I should have just kept going up. I had room up. Oh, man. Could have gotten away. To duper. Damn. The highest scoring offense in NFL history in real life is the 2013 Broncos at 606 points. Was that one of the years that Peyton Manning was our quarterback? Hey, how's it going, Trek? I hope you're well, man. Nice tackle there. Stop Thurman in his tracks. Kinda glad we got to play. Oops. Oh, no. I was getting Tecmo Super Bold. I can't cover it forever. Yeah, okay. I figured that was one of those years Peyton was their quarterback. It seemed right. But that's why I asked. Like, the years, I can't remember the years. Oh, man. I wanted to take that ball over, man. Offerdahl. Hey, he's going to fake us out. Ooh, no, he's not. Cliff Odom's going to take him down. Tear his head off. Thurman. Oh, man. I ruined my momentum. But I didn't whiff at least. Well, I didn't dive, so. Oh, come on. Can we keep him out of the end zone, please? Pretty please. Okay, to Thurman. Little pickup there. Gain of what? 5 or 6? 5? To Reed. Overthrown. 3rd down and 5. I'm bringing the heat. Knocked it away. 4th down and 5. They're going to kick the field goal. Okay. Sure. That's a strategy. Well, the Bills are on the board, so I guess that's good. Running with Sammy Smith. Got the edge, gain of 9. We're going to try running with Smith, but this time the other direction. Right at Bruce Smith's face. See what Bruce Smith's going to do about it. Whoop. Yep. Oh, I didn't make it. I was gonna do that stupid salute. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna make it. All of a sudden I looked at it, I was like, oh. Sammy's in. Big touchdown for Sammy Smith. Not a bad week 1 showing so far. The Dolphins might have a chance at the playoffs this year. (49-3). That'll cap that game off. 139 yards on the ground, 182 through the air. Dan Marino, 100% completion rate, 182 yards. Nothing killer, but we did run the ball more than I typically would, so I could have really racked up some passing yards, but I decided to keep it a little interesting. We still won 49-3, so there it is. Okay. Next game. How you doing, Jeroya? How are you tonight? Yeah, just so you guys know, I'm trying not to... It's not that I'm not paying attention to chat. I'm trying to, like... I'll be able to talk to y'all in between games and at halftime. And sometimes, if there's an issue like I did with Relina earlier, because I just got this green screen. I didn't get the green screen for Tecmo Super Bowl, and actually it was casting a thing. Anyway, playing the Colts week 2. Okay, let's check our guys real quick. It's graduation week. Well, cool. What are you waiting about? Go Seahawks. Oh, Seahawks. Oh, I see. Not Dolphins. Yeah. Yeah, we're playing as the Dolphins. So we got Dan Marino in average condition, Sammy Smith in average condition, Tony Page in average condition. If anything, I'll just fill in some stats or info or facts during the gameplay. Thanks, Relina. Actually, that helps me out. That's why I was able to read some of that, or I figured that's interesting information. It makes me look smart. I'm just kidding. But I will. You're kind of like my teleprompter, giving facts and stuff. It's kind of cool. Mark Duber's average. Did I mention Mark Clayton also average? Farrell Edmonds average. We have the most average team in football. We're playing as Flivver. Yeah, Teroya. Playing as Flivver. So yeah, please don't be offended if I don't read your comment right away when we're in the middle of the game. I'll read it during halftime and also in between games. That way the recording, because basically what y'all are a part of right now is a live recording. I would be recording this anyway, and I've just decided to stream these. It's more fun for me, and I figure y'all might want to see the process maybe, or watch the games ahead of time. But I like to chop them up and release them every day if possible. So anyway, just letting you know. If I don't read your comment right away, just hang in there. I'll read it. Don't worry. I probably have already read it. I just haven't acknowledged it verbally. So, anyways, week 2, playing the Colts. Let's see if we can hold the Colts to 0. I was hoping I'd keep the Bills at 0, but Bills are tough. Even on week 1, they can, they got some good players. Man, this Colts, dude. Whenever I have to play a Colts season, that's going to be hard. Kind of excited, though. Okay, their playbook's actually not that bad. I don't know. I'm not sure what to stop. Their running backs are okay, I suppose. Man, Overdahl. I forgot to check my defense, but Overdahl's fast right now. He must be in good or excellent shape. Here I come, Jeff. Take that, Jeff George. So there was I don't remember if I said it before. I may have just talked to my dad about it. Whoa. I saw a thumbnail that had Jeff George on the front. And I didn't watch the video. But, it said, $1 million arm, 10-cent brain, or something like that. Or it might have been $10 million arm, 10-cent brain. Something to that effect. So, with Jeff George, apparently he had a really good arm. And actually, I saw a short of Tom Brady, and they asked him, who were the best arms in the NFL were. And he mentioned Jeff George. So Jeff George apparently, allegedly, had an excellent arm. So that thumbnail which said a 10-cent brain, I guess his decision-making was pretty bad. Or maybe he wasn't able to read the defense or something. I'd be a little interested to find out more about Jeff George. I really don't know much about him. But if Tom Brady is willing to put Jeff George on that list, I'm like, that. He had other quarterbacks like Brett Favre on the list, Aaron Rodgers on that list. Michael Vick was on the list. Interesting video. Big sack from Cliff Odom. There's some players I didn't know that were like from way back when. Oh boy. Colts recovered, but it's 4th down, so it's time to pivot punt. I heard my Discord blinging. I'll have to check that after this game. Got a collaboration going on tonight. More Elden Ring. More of our seamless co-op, so stay tuned for that. We'll be doing that in a little bit. My brother had to work today, so he was saying 10 o'clock. So I figured I could get some games in on this. Here we go, Tony Page. Let's take it out. Don't risk him. Damn. Loss of 3 on that run. Watch me struggle against the Colts. It'd be funny. Be funny and stupid. It'd be like, ugh. I kind of forgot that we already scored 1 touchdown. Woo! There we go. End of the first quarter. Let's see what the Colts can do. Ooh, big tackle. 14-0. All right. Their run game is probably the best part of their offense. I think Hunter and Bentley are all right. Nice stop. 3rd and 9. Wow. Cliff Odom with a big sack. Come on, big return. Oh, man. Good return, but with that speed we had, I thought I could get more. I thought I could maybe take it, but they came in a little too fast. And they had the angle on me. Whoops. Missed me. Whoopsie. Whoops. Whoopsie. Oh, now I feel like a douche. Who's the douche now? Me. This game, it punishes me for being a jerk. It always does. Yeah, he can have it. You know what? He can have that first down. I don't even want it. I don't even want to defend it. Alright, Finley, you and your blockers, dude. Alright, I'm guarding against that play. Alright, you're gonna run it again, aren't you? You can keep running that play. Okay, AI. Run it again. He is gonna run it again, or it's that pass play. Nope, he's running it again. He's gonna run it again. He loves this play. He's like, eventually you're gonna not call it. Whoa, long throw to Pat Beach. Big catch. Oh, come on, don't tell me the Colts are gonna score a touchdown. If they get a field goal, that's all right, but don't let them get a touchdown. I'll look like such a tool. Overdahl with the sack. Bentley gonna go. 3rd down 9. What are they gonna do? Another run from Bentley. Uh-oh. Oh, whew, that guy bounced off the other dude. I thought I was toast. I thought Bentley was gonna take it. Oh, bad kick. All right. All right. All right. We got 47 seconds. Let's go long. I'm thinking long. We got a couple of plays at least. Now I might even get a 3rd shot. Maybe. Here we go. Locked and loaded, baby. Duck-a-layton. Big throw. Ah. Whew. And early in the season. 21 zip. Okay. Now we are halftime. Now I will read some comments. So apparently, from what I heard, George was a real asshole to his teammates and coaches. So good thing he never won a Super Bowl. The only 2 players. Oh, I read that, didn't I? Did I read that? I don't remember if I read that. Well, I'll read it again just in case. Well, only 2 players from the 91 season were the named Pro Bowl, Dan Marino and Mark Clayton. There, I read it. I forget how short halftime is. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on, dude. I got stuffed by King Herod over here. Come on now. Don't worry, I'm pretty confident we can actually convert a 3rd and 31 with this Dolphins team. Hey, we converted it. You know what I mean? It's like, all right. I thought we fumbled that through the end zone, and I thought it was going to be a touchback in their ball. We got the first down. Wow. I didn't know if that would happen. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. I know in the real NFL, if you fumble through the end zone, the other team gets the ball. It's a touchback. So they get the ball in the 25. I don't know if that happens on this game. Apparently, it looked like it went through the end zone. Now I guess I'll never give in. Oh yeah. Here we go, playing some football. Oh, block the pace. We're tackling Jeff George. Those are some late hits on Jeff George, but luckily the referees were nice. Didn't throw a flag. That's so nice of them. I guess Jeff George must really be a real dick. The referees let us tackle him after the play. Ooh. You guys and your... I'm seeing those comments over there. I'm trying not to, trying to keep this legit recording. I shouldn't even be, you know what? God, I have so much fun hanging out with you guys. And I like hearing your comments here on YouTube, too. Like, don't think you're not part of the community, even if you don't watch the live streams. To the people that were watching this after the fact, come check us out sometime. Hang out. It's fun. I love hanging out with you guys. But if you can't, I understand. I know work calls and all that good stuff. So... but we love to have you. We have a great community over here. When I'm live streaming, they always make me laugh. What's up, Dan? What's up? I don't know if I said what's up, Benjamin. How are you doing, Benjamin? Okay, 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Long ball to Bentley. Intercepted. Why not? Why not intercepted? Come on, that should have been picked. You know what? I want to play as a safety now. I'm still going to play as a safety. This time I'm going to be Oliver. Oliver, close off. Oh no, I should have stuck with Oferdal. God damn it. I had to play, it just didn't dive like I thought he was going to. Stupid game. Ugh. No, I still want to play as Oliver. Twist. Interception. Well, I didn't get the pick, but Brown did. I figured we could pick off Jeff George. Wow, look at these just wide open receivers. Ugh. The Farrell Edmonds. Jeff George set records later in his career with the Vikings. He had some brilliant streaks with the Colts that kept fans guessing. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Was it kind of like a Tim Tebow kind of a character where, he, you know, sometimes he could play really good and other times maybe not so good? Woo. 2nd down and 10. Albert Bentley with the catch, but we were quickly on him. Gain of 5. We clogged Bentley's hole. I always love saying that. Always love talking about clogging dudes' holes. Don't take that out of context. Jeff Cross. Don't take that one out of context. That's not what I meant. I said it and then it made me laugh. I was like, oh no. I can't believe the things I say on the line. Like, oh, it's not what I meant. Mark Clayton. Oh, overthrown. Oh, nuts. We all know Dan Marino. Dan the Man Marino. Whoa. Popcorn. Tony Page has that big hitting power. Let's go, waddle-dee-doo. All right, 51-0. Going all right. Got to keep those Colts scoreless. Come on, I want my opposition to score less than 100 points through the entire season. The Bills got 3 points against us week 1. Let's hold the Colts to 0. We got to hold the Colts to 0, man. We just gotta. You know? I want an interception right here, right now. Oh, Bill Brooks with the catch. Now I'm playing foosball. Oh, deflected. All right, last game. 51-zip. (51-zip). 253 total pass yards, 44 run yards. Not too great on the ground. 85% completion rate from Dan Marino. We got a pick off of Jeff George. He only had a 30% completion rate, 61 yards. Tony Page is our big runner. He got away once for 39 yards. I probably should have run the ball more. I kind of forgot. But what do you want from me? 51-0. All right, so now I'm going to read some chats. Let me catch up. What didn't I say? Oh, Taroya said, did you know dolphins would assault a pufferfish to get high? Maybe, well, here's the deal. I admire their willingness to want to get high. However, assaulting creatures is not the way to do it. Well, maybe the dolphins need to figure out a way to, like, cultivate some other drug or something. Like a dolphin meth farm. No, I don't know. Not meth, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do drugs, kids. Maybe they need like a distillery or a brewery. That's not Snowflake. Hold on, what? The Fighting Echoes. That's what Dan said. For Echo. This whole thing is for Echo. Main plot of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective is the search to save Echo. Of course it was. It had to have been. That's not Snowflake. Breaking Echo. Yeah, I remember that the dolphins were a pretty big part of Ace Ventura. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, but it was pretty good. Isn't that the one where he talks with his butt? Oh, we got an excellent Scott Mitchell. But Dan Marino still has the better passing speed by a tremendous amount, still has the better pass control, still has the better accuracy, and the same pass block. So Dan Marino, there's no reason to plug in. That's crazy, isn't it? Dan Marino can be in bad shape and Mitchell in excellent shape, and you still don't really want to use Mitchell. Not that he would be bad. Actually, Mitchell would actually be in excellent shape, is actually a pretty decent quarterback. So we're going to keep Marino in. Dolphins need to do better for next season football game. Oh, hopefully, I guess. I mean, I'm not necessarily a Dolphin fan, but I'm not a Dolphin fan. I like Tua Tagliova seems pretty decent. I don't know. They seem like an okay team. Like, I don't know. I like Waddle. I think he's kind of funny. So we got Sammy Smith in average condition. Tony Page in good shape. Nice, 94 hitting power. Ball control 56, max speed 38. Mark Clayton in average condition. Mark Duper, super duper average condition. Farrell Edmonds in average. And Logan is bad. Okay, Benjamin, since we're between games, I'm going to go ahead and I'll trim my editing here. So go ahead and ask some questions. We'll we'll have a little conversation break before I start the next game for about, a couple minutes. 2, 3, 5 minutes. I don't know. I gotta pour another drink real quick though, so that'll give you some time. About my lineup. My lineup? Okay. But yeah, feel free to ask away, Benjamin. I am all ears. Let me save state as well. Blink, blink. Okay, webcam mode. I gotta remember to deactivate because I'm probably being a little too cute right now. There we go. Ah. You trying to burn me? You trying to burn me with that thing? What the hell are you doing? Guy needs to learn some manners over here. He keeps saying I'm going down too, or at least the sailboat. This boat over here. I don't. They must be a Bills fan. It's here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The boat's there. Got it. Ah, there's the boat. There's your dolphin. Not in my house, Echo. Stop smoking in here. Anyway, I know. Stupid dolphin. I'm gonna get that dolphin. I'll get you, you son of a bitch. Farrell Evans likes Super BA also are stunning with the same playbook. I changed a few of the plays, Benjamin. I wanted to mix up a few of the plays from last time. Part of the challenge of this season is I removed some of the shotgun plays. I have one shotgun play this time. Normally I roll with 3. So no curls this season because I just use curls. I'm like, let's make it a little trickier. So I've got the slants going on, which is a great play. The only shotgun play I have is my down B because that's kind of my tried and true. Love that one. Echo's not being smugged in. He's getting ready to see Frugal go 16-0. I don't know though, because over there, I don't know if you guys see that boat right there. Right there. Oh, my hand's going through it. There it is. It says I'm going down. I don't know if I like it. That's not cool. That's not kosher. Come on. That's gay. Man, I'm excited. This is my first ever green screen I've ever set up. It's not the best. Like, you got speckledies going through my shoulder right now. It's a little speckledy. But my lighting situation is not the best. I do have a lamp that I purchased. I was hoping it might be adequate. And it is. It's doing a decent job. But yeah. Nice backdrop. Hey, I'm glad you like it, Benjamin. I'm hoping... See, I figure I can use this... I can do some cool stuff. I didn't get it for Tecmo Super Bowl. I just wanted to show it off because I knew you guys would be here. But I want to do it for other games. But also, whenever I do the next channel, I'm hoping I can use it for some funny things or maybe some different effect type things. I figured it would come in handy. So I'm glad I've got it. You're highlighted. Echo must smuggled that Cuban in his blowhole. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Dan, you got that right. What's up, Dean? How you doing tonight, man? Oh, so yeah. All right. Let me switch back off the chroma key. And then we'll start the next game. Blink. There we go. Hey, there I am. Next game. Did it appear? Yes, it did. Beautiful. Okay. So I already went through the players. We have a bad Dan Marino, which is still an amazing quarterback. A bad Dan Marino, dude, I'd kill for a bad Dan Marino over an excellent Steve Walsh. Speaking of Steve Walsh, he's a good Steve Walsh. And look, still sucks. Pass speed 50. I mean, not bad. Okay, decent. Very average quarterback. Maybe slightly below. Pass speed 50. Yeah, doing Miami. So anyway, let's hop on in. We're playing the Detroit. The Lions. We gotta watch for Barry, man. Watch out for Barry. Barry is scary. Alrighty. Let's go, gamers. Let's kick the crap out of these Lions. I wanted that pick so bad. Thought we were gonna get it. Oh no, I don't know why I dove. Why did I dive? God dang it. Oh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? I deserve that. I deserved it. That was me being stupid. Ah, come on, Frugal. See, that's why I'll never get below 100 points, because I always do stupid things like that. I don't know why I dove. I had a terrible angle. I've got to hammer that stuff out. If I'm ever going to win the Super Bowl as the Colts, I got to hammer out that defensive play. Oh, Farrell Edmonds. Nice. So we'll tie it up real quick. It's not like I'm worried about it. Going down a score, this offense, I have full confidence that they'll be able to put up points quick. Come on, we got Dan Marino. We got two great receivers, a great tight end, and actually we got a great tight end on the bench too. How are you doing tonight, Ben? Oh man. Can't believe I let him get an early touchdown. Ugh. All right. Yeah, I kind of like this, the green screen. I just got it today. It came in about, I think, 2 o'clock when it was delivered. And so I had a little time to mess with it. I got it tacked to my wall because the stand they gave me was shorter than it was. They told me the dimensions in the thing, and I used my tape measure to figure out how big it was. And it is not as big as they said it was. So a little bit of false advertisement. So I had to tack it to the wall, but it's working fine. I still have the stand. I figure I can use it for something. Maybe. I might be able to make some use of it. Actually, I bet I could. But it was way too short. And actually, it was kind of cheap. It was kind of lightweight and it could tip fairly easily, so having it tacked up actually probably makes more sense. Touchback. But I'm glad you like the backdrop, Benjamin. Oh, come on, dude. Overthrown from Dan Marino. That would have been a huge catch. There we go. Dive, baby. Oh, man. Here we go. Come on. Let's do the zigzags. Oh, I was afraid of that. Oh no, how are we going to run our offense now without Tony Page? It's fine. What's Logan look like? Oh, he's pretty good. Actually, he's very good. Mark Logan, you're going in. What's Stratford look like? Shit, he's pretty good too. I'm going with Stratford. They got a strong bench, dude. They really do. They've got a good bench. We're not going to miss a beat. Hell, even our backup was in excellent condition. If Dan Marino got hurt, we'd still be fine. I know, he was popcorning the defense. You're right. You're right. He was popcorning them, and I got a little bit greedy, but it's okay. Stratford, hey, he got in there and already scored a touchdown. So the Dolphins, a lot of good players, strong bench. On the defensive side of the ball, not bad. The linebackers a little bit weak. The defensive line is pretty solid, and their backs are pretty solid. Linebackers, they got Overdahl. He's really good. The rest of the linebackers are a bit weak. They're not like the Saints. The Saints had some really good linebackers. Hey, the Dome Patrol, bro. Ooh, Carl Wilson. Giant sack. Rodney Pete doesn't know what to think. Ooh. Got him. I brought the blitz. We got 2 minutes. I know for a fact we can score a touchdown. With this offense, not even worried. Yeah, I sure could have gone for some popcorn. I missed that Hayward popcorning, man. The 1991 Dolphins had the 5th worst scoring offense. Tony Page was the 3rd leading receiver for the Dolphins in 91. Scoring defense. 1991 Dolphins had the 5th worst scoring defense. Second down and 4. Oh, boy. Wow. They brought the heat. We got 14 seconds. I smell touchdown. Touchdown. Oh, fine. No touchdown. Okay, let me catch up. What's up, Andres? Let's go Fins. Oh, is that how they spell Fins? God dang it. I spelled it wrong in the thing. I was spelling it like you'd spell Fin. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. Don't matter. You a big Dolphins fan, Andres? Up to the 50. I do agree. Benjamin, I also like turquoise. I've always liked the Dolphins uniforms. I think they look great. I always liked Jacksonville's uniforms too. And actually the Tampa Bay looks pretty good too. Like, not the creamsicle is funny, but I like their newer logo and color scheme. I think they're pretty neat. They're pretty slick. There it is. Well, Andres, I hope I do your team well, man. We should go undefeated. Like, with these Dolphins, I'm pretty confident we can go undefeated. If I can do it with the Saints, I can do it with the Dolphins. Gotta lock out Barry Sanders. Oh, interception from Oliver. Brought him back. Pick 6, baby. There we go. The Dolphins have been pretty good in the past few seasons. Not last season. They were, what, 8 and 9, I think? We said last night. Whoops. But they were good the season before. I mean, I accidentally onside kicked, but, sometimes things work out. Sometimes life is cool. Uh-oh. Sometimes life is cool, mate. Ow. Just smooshed my face. Well, I'd like to throw the ball, please. I got this onside kick and I'm not doing anything with it. Oh, these Lions are jumping at me. Luckily, Farrell Edmonds found himself wide open for the touchdown. I mean, come on. What are we at? 31? 37. Okay. See, I forgot how many points we had. $37-7. I still can't believe I let the Lions score early. I let Barry get away. How could I do that? Big tackle. Loss of 4. Ooh. Oh, Barry's gonna drop the ball. Dolphins are gonna pick it up. Dolphins are on the Lions 10. I should run the ball because I kind of wanted to do that. That's all right. Doesn't matter. Touchdown from Super Duper Fumble Rooski. Absolutely. Man, we are pouring it on. So once again, people have jumped in since I said it, so I'll repeat it. I'll be, wow, we scored 28 points in the third quarter. That's a good quarter. I'll be doing a collaboration stream in a little bit with my brother, Man Amongst Machines, and also, Mr. Fishtifer. We are going to be playing the seamless co-op mod for Elden Ring. We had already started a game on that. We're going to continue that tonight, and I don't know how long we're going to go for. We're pretty much going to go until my brother probably gets too sleepy to continue, since he had to work today. He got off at 9, and he's going to be ready hopefully by 10-ish. So I'm hoping we can get through at least one more game. That'll get 4 in the bag. And on Thursday, I may play a few. Wow, Lions. Lions, what are you doing? Yeah, Ben, I did do a Lions season. We won the Super Bowl. That was a fun season, too. I've actually played 3 teams out of that division. I've done a Bears season, Viking season, and a Lions season. I still got to do Tampa Bay and Packers. How you doing, King? Hope you're doing well. They are fumbling left and right. These Lions love giving me the football, and I'll take it. Have you done a Miami season, King? This will be my first time I've ever trying to take them to the Super Bowl. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Oh, man. Come on, Sammy Smith, get it in there. There we go. Sammy Smith smelled those end zone. Got it in. 50-7. I still can't believe I let them score early. That makes me mad. I could have had the shutout victory because I've been playing solid since then. Okay, 51-7. Let's not let him score anymore. Let's pick Oliver. Let's see if we can get a pick. Shit. No, Barry, no! How you doing, Reap? Yeah, I played the Bills week 1. I beat them, what was it, 49-3, I think. The Dolphins season, this should be really easy. This is just what my community chose, and so I needed to play them, so I had Colts on that poll too. I was there was that part of me that kind of wanted to try a Colts season, and I took a few notes watching you play today, so mental notes. 51-7 is gonna be the end there. But yeah, Reap, you did great against Tampa Bay. I'm curious to see your postseason. I'll be checking that out. So, 83% completion rate from Dan Marino, 295 yards. Detroit got 132 running yards. I was having a little trouble with Barry. Barry got away once for 7. Well, for 6 and then an extra point, but you know what I mean. And Farrell Edmonds was our big receiver. All right. Yeah, those Lions started fumbling like crazy. When it comes time for the playoffs, I'm hoping we won't have to face the Raiders. Raiders scare me every time I play them. It's hard for me to contain both Bo and Marcus. They're such a good running duo. Okay. Yeah, Reap is a good Tecmo Bowl player. Absolutely, King. You got that right, man. And you're a good Tecmo Bowl player too, King. Come on, man. We got our own little... We've got our content creator circle going on. I try to watch y'all when I can, when I have time. I hadn't played any video games today. I was playing with my green screen today. So we got to... we'll go through our players real fast. Dan Marino's in bad shape. What is Mitchell? He's in good shape, but Marino's still just way better. Sammy Smith's in average condition. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Reap too, Dean. I watch Reap. I'll see it like I need to watch more of his Colts season. I watched the Tampa Bay one that he played today. That was a good game. I'm kind of curious for whenever I do my Colts season. I'm trying to like figure out what players to pick and whatnot. And I figure there's always something you can learn from everybody. So I figured watching him might help me refine my skills a little bit, become a better Tecmo Super Bowl player. Troy Stratford's in good shape. Maybe we'll get Tony Page back, perhaps. Mark Clayton's average. Mark Duper's in bad shape. Still got a 56 reception rating. Still a great receiver. Although, what about Banks? But Banks is pretty good, but not as fast. What about Martin? Martin's not bad either, but still not as fast. So we'll stick with this 56 reception rating. Little lower ball control. We'll try to take it out of bounds if we can. Oh, that's sweet, King. Saying me and Reap Gaming Studio, we inspire you. That's cool, man. King, I appreciate it. Well, man, like, I watch both you guys, and I've definitely learned stuff about the game. Let's see, the leading rusher for the 1991 Dolphins was Mark Higgs, who isn't on the roster in the game. That's kind of weird, huh? Colts are fun to use. I'm sure they are fun to use, Reap. Like, I'm a little bit scared because they're pretty weak on both sides of the ball. And I've got to get... Offensively, I think I could do okay with the Colts. It's defensively that scares me. It looked hard when you were doing it, and I let too much slide. Like, I let the Lions get away with Barry once, and I just feel like that's unacceptable on week 3. Like, I've got to keep them... If they get a field goal, I think that's okay. Maybe even 2 field goals is okay, but I can't let them get away in these early weeks. The fact I've already failed is not a good omen, and I've got to hammer that kind of stuff out. Mark Higgs was a tough running back for sure. It's a shame he's not in the game. All right. Let us. Yeah, King does call quarterbacks early. You know I love to scramble, King. Reap be going hard. Oh, yeah. Man, Reap got Jeff George to be... He had the highest passer rating in the NFL. I was like, dude, that's pretty impressive. I didn't watch this whole season. I've watched a few games of that season, but I need to actually watch the rest of it. I think, Reap, you went, was it 13-3, I think you said? You went 13-3, but the fact you got Jeff George to be the leading passer, that to me was super impressive. I was like, dude, I don't know if I could do that. Maybe... I don't know. I'd love to try. Looks like we're going to be playing Green Bay. Let's hop on into the game. Playing the Packers. Okay, we can't let Magic Mikowski throw a long ball to Sterling Sharp. Come on, we got to watch Sterling. He's good. He's scary. We cannot let Sterling Sharp get us. All right. Gotta watch that reversal. Okay, they got... We'll guard against up B. Maybe I'll get a safety. That'd be sweet. Let's go with Oliver. A lot of running for 3 yards, but there they go. They got 3. Come on, interception. Oh, blocked pass. The 1991 Dolphins beat the Packers 16-3. Let's see if we can make that score quite a bit, a little more lopsided if we can. All right, Relina. Those emotes get me. Yeah, I didn't think about the cheese. That's a good one. That you got an LOL. I mean, you got an actual live LOL, Relina. Woo. Nope, no Brett Favre. I don't know when Brett Favre entered the league. They've got Magic Mikowski. They wish they had Brett Favre. I'm sure Mikowski was fine. But, Brett Favre was pretty dang good. Oops. Now, that other Packer, I did see him kind of coming down. I was a little bit leery of that throw, but, kind of glad that got overthrown. That could have been picked. Oh, come on. Almost had it in. Oh, did I say... Yeah, 16-13. Did I say it wrong? The 1991 Dolphins beat the Packers 16-13. Did I say 16-3? I'm sorry if I misspoke. I guess I'll know when I watch this back. I've seen some clips from Magic Mikowski, and he did seem okay from what I saw, but those are just clips. Like, I didn't watch play-by-play. You know, anybody can look good if you watch the highlight reel. You know? It's like me and Tecmo Super Bowl. I look good if you watch the highlight reel, but what you don't see is the in-between stuff where I make a lot of mistakes. Like not picking up this goddamn fumble. Okay, we got it. Cool. Oh, you played a Green Bay season. It was pretty fun. You got put out by the Niners. The Niners, man, they're tough. Something Tecmo Super Bowl Productions, which I have not seen him in a long time. I hope I see him one day. I don't know if he got busy with work or whatever. He just kind of disappeared. But he told me to play against the Niners. Use your call up B defense and get that sack against the Niners. The Niners lack shotgun in their playbook. It's not that their playbook's bad. It's just you can kind of, I wouldn't say exploit it because I wouldn't say you're exploiting it, but you can use that to your advantage. They're still tough. I mean, Jerry Rice, come on. Oh, okay. So 1991 was the last season before the Brett Favre era began. I knew it was somewhere around there. But he just missed it for Tecmo Super Bowl. They really could have used Brett Favre. I'd have to play the 92 season and see what they rated Brett Favre as. Oh, I forgot. Ow. 8-yard pickup, though. Sammy Smith with a big gain. To Stratford. Damn. Second out of 5. 5-yard gain. I mean, I say damn, but that's still, 5 yards is still pretty good. I just want to get away every play. Is that asking too much? Maybe. Ooh, come on. Oh, that dude is popcorning our dudes. I thought we'd get that edge a little bit easier. Oh, but Stratford said no way today, Jose. Manages to get on in. Now we're up 3 possessions. Beautiful. Dolphins are playing strong against these Packers. Three minutes left in the first half. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew. Oh, he starts on the 1993 Tecmo Bowl. Oh, okay. I need to play more of the Sega / Super Nintendo Tecmo Super Bowl. I can't remember which one I own. I have one of those on Super Nintendo. Like and subscribe. Yes, guys, please like and subscribe. Thank you for reminding me, Reap. I do appreciate it, man. And Reap, congratulations on 1,000 subs. That's fantastic, dude. That's what I'm gunning for. I want it so bad. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong, because I love my community. So I think I'm doing something right. I'm just a bonehead. I know some people probably don't like watching me because I probably talk too much, and I understand that. I know not everybody's gonna like me or the stuff I do. I'm having a lot of fun, though. You can't stop me from having fun, but you can stop watching me if you don't like it. I'm sorry. Because I'm not gonna change. I'm willing to listen to constructive criticism. Oh man, that dude closed quick. 3rd and 1. Let's see if we can rush for it. The original was pretty cool. I had trouble with the SNES version. The SNES version feels different, Benjamin. I know what you're talking about. Oh, that's true, Dan. You do like me. I like you too, Dan. You're a great dude. And that's not the beer talking. Oh, damn it. All right, let me catch up on chat. Well, I already kind of did. Maybe that was when the Falcons drafted him. I forgot that Brett Favre played on the Falcons at all. I seem to remember reading that at some point, and I forgot. Anyways, here we go. Jackie. Hell, Dan, I think my community knows that you're a cool dude. A lot of them like you, so you are a very cool guy. All the guys I work with are great. Whoops. Later, sucker. Yeah, Reap, I agree. It's I like it too, but I love the original. This is what I grew up with. You know, I I eventually bought Tecmo Super Bowl on the Super Nintendo, but I was already in my 20s. I bought a refurbished Super Nintendo, I got that, and I played it, and I was like, man, you can recognize it as similar, but it's not quite the same. So I'm not nostalgic for that game, but I do like it. I think it's good. But I would have probably appreciated it more if I was like 8 when I had that, you know? Or, let's see, how old? Yeah, about 8. 8 when Super Nintendo was pretty good, prominent. Man, I can't believe I was that young. Oh, to be 8 years old again. Man. Feel like I'm being boring sometimes. There's nothing wrong with being chill, Dan. I always think of myself as chill. I just love to talk. I've been told before I have the gift of gab, which I think is good in this context of making content. If I didn't have the gift of gab, I don't know what the hell I'd do. Thanks, King. That's super nice. I appreciate you, King. Yeah, you're doing a great job too, man. I like watching your content. All those delicious foods and stuff. I love watching your food shorts. But I'm a foodie, and Dan will tell you that. I love food, dude. Hell, I had 4 cheese ravioli with that. It's like a shrimp scampi thing with zucchini and yellow squash that I made yesterday with my dad. So good, dude. We put that over the top of those raviolis. Oh, it's a butter olive oil sauce. Oh, it's heaven, bro. I need to make some food shorts like you do, dude. I'll probably do some food stuff on my next channel whenever I start it. Which, like, I've been talking about it for a while, and I'm gonna start it sometime soon. That's one reason I wanted to do the green screen. My voice is made for this. I appreciate that, man. There was a lady a long time ago at my very first job when I was 19. She told me that I had a great voice. You need to do something with that voice. And I was like, I don't know what I would do. We got a safety, by the way. I had no idea what I'd ever do with this voice. You know, I just thought I'd be working at grocery stores and whatever the rest of my days, and that's still a possibility, but I'm glad I now have this avenue to at least kind of enjoy throwing my voice out there. I always think I'm loud and obnoxious. I think I would embarrass my mom in public places. Because I talk loud, I cannot help myself. King, yeah, I appreciate you, King. .44 zip. I'll read in a second. Stuffed him at the 10. 1991, Don Makowski only started 8 games, throwing 3 touchdowns. Hold on, I'll read the rest of that in a sec. Interception. Oh, there's an interception. 3 touchdowns against 8 interceptions as the Packers went 4-12. Yeah, you don't last long in the league throwing like that. Yeah, out of bounds. That's all right. And Dean, just so you know, I started watching your game today, Dean. I didn't have the 44 minutes, unfortunately, to watch your full game. I watched a few minutes. I gave you a like, just so you know. I checked that out today. Like I said, I was trying to get over there, man. I'm gonna scramble. I'm gonna scramble. I love my scrambles. Put that on the menu at Denny's. A quarterback scramble. Come on, don't tell me that wouldn't be delicious. It's the 3rd time I've said that, I think, in my... Anyways, touchdown. We got it. Sammy Smith is in. I think Magic Makowski played for the Colts for a sec. And Reap said he did. Yeah, big shout out to Reap Gaming Studio. If you guys haven't checked them out, if you enjoyed Tecmo Super Bowl, check out Reap. He's doing great stuff over there. He's a lot of fun to watch. He's not such a loudmouth as I am. He stays more on task. I wander off. I digress a lot. I talk about random things. He stays on point, so. He plays some good Tecmo Super Bowl. Quarterback scrambler. Of course, man. That sounds good. Man, they are going to keep trying to run that up B, and I ain't just ain't going to let them. 4th and 35. Come on, go ahead. You can convert. Packers, you got Sterling Sharp. Come on, don't tell me you couldn't convert it. They're going to try again. Okay. Was it 5th down and 45? I'm kidding. Turnover on downs. Touchdown. There it is. 1989, Don Mikowski was runner-up for NFL MVP, losing out to Joe Montana. Wow. That's pretty surprising. Oh. Oh no, it's 58-0, King. And I'm accidentally kicking their rump. I didn't mean to. Uh-oh. I got it. I started talking trash. That's what happens every time I talk trash. Now all my dudes are gonna dive. Every last one of them are gonna dive. God dang it. See? It's what happens. It's what I deserve. Nah, you got it, Reap. We do have our own styles. But your style's great. I watched your entire game. I was over here. I was messing with my green screen, actually. I had your game on. I was kind of watching out some of your plays and all that. I was kind of curious. I wanted to see how you were playing as the Colts. You obviously did it. You made it to the playoffs. I want to see if you can win that Super Bowl, though, man. I am a bit curious. Yeah, Dean. I'll try to watch the rest of that game, Dean. It's just I didn't have a lot of time today. So I watched a few minutes. And then 65-7. So just so you know. Man, I have a card from Joe Montana. I think I still have it. I may have gotten lost in one of my mini moves. So Mikowski, terrible day. 0% completions for 0 yards and 1 pick. It's sad that I let their dang running back go. Woodside, he got me. He burned me. That's that part of that defense that I have got to hammer out. But I also got a little too excited. Yeah, did I say Woodside? I think I said Woodside. So yeah, he got us. Man, I don't know if I got time for one more. My brother said he was going to be ready for this collab here at 10 o'clock. We don't have quite enough time for another game. So, you know what? I'll hang out with you guys for a minute, though. King, those are the best ones. You know, Reap, you're absolutely right. I actually love those times when the games are really, really close. I had a game like that with the Saints. And actually, King watched that one, too. It was in the divisional round. It came down. It was nuts. The Giants scored, and I was up by 4 points, I think. Or 3 points. Was it 3? It might have been 3 points. I can't remember. They kicked an onside kick, and they recovered it. And then it got me up off my feet. Like I was standing there playing. And then they threw an interception, and I took it straight out of bounds. I just took that win. Oh, man. And it was the closest game in the postseason that, man, it was so uncomfortable. That was a good game, though. Like, it was real exciting. Like, it was exciting for me. I was just like, dude, when I'm blowing teams out, 65-7, it's fun. Trust me. I love the game. But it's not necessarily the most interesting thing in the world. So when those games are close, you're right, Reap. When they're close, they are the best. That's why I love this game. That's why I like those hard type mods. Those are so much fun. Have you played some of those hard type mods, Reap? It went down to that block kick early. Oh, that's right. You're right, Benjamin. There was a block kick. I even said when I blocked that kick, that could come in big, and it did. Yeah, that's right. Relina with the Dolphins. So we got, what did we played 4 games? That's pretty good. I'll be able to stream again on Thursday, and we might play a few more. But that'll be it for tonight. We'll go ahead and let some of these play out. Let's check our standings real fast. Let's see how things are going. Getting ready to start a season on hard type. What team are you going to play, Reap? I actually have a Texan season going on my hard type. You know, Houston's my team, so I got to go with them. What am I doing? Standings. Standings is what I want. All right, so what do we got? Okay, Bills are behind us. We beat them, so we are 4-0, but they are 3-1, right on our tails. Colts are doing okay, 2-2. Jets are not doing great. Jets should probably be 2-2. They're actually pretty good. Oilers are up here 3-1. Everybody else is 2-2. Denver and Kansas City tied up 3-1. Raiders 1-3. Ooh, ouch. Wow, the Saints are holding. They're tied right now against the Niners at 3-1. Falcons have yet to win a game. Bengals, that's the team that got the vote. Oh, you did a poll in your community? That's cool, man. Fins might be a balanced team to watch. Yeah, 2024. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I got going on too. Is 2024. It's been a little while since I did a hard type. Maybe I can. We might. On Thursday, we'll play a few of more Miami games. We'll play maybe another 4 games or so. Maybe I'll do some hard type on Thursday. Let's see. Don't hold me to that, guys. Maybe we'll get back to our Texan season. That could be kind of fun. I didn't even say any of this. Chicago Bears were 3-1. Tampa Bay has yet to win a game. Detroit's 2-2. Vikings 1-3. Hey, what's up, Fish? What's up, Fish and friends? Fish is one of the guys I'll be collaborating with in just a little bit. I'm just kind of wrapping up things here, Fish, and then I'll be starting a new stream. So if any of you guys want to hop on over, check out our collaboration. I have a green screen now. I'm kind of looking forward to employing that while we are playing. We're going to play some Elden Ring. We're doing seamless co-op mod like we did last week. So we're going to try that out again this week, or tonight, in just a few moments. So stay tuned for that. We're going to hack and slash our way through victory. You guys won't even believe how much victory we're going to have. We're going to beat dudes with frying pans. That's not true. But what is true is we're going to beat dudes down, period. Dallas, 3-1. Eagles, 3-1. I'm surprised. Wow, Giants, 2-2. Washington, 2. This is probably the hardest division in the game, right? It's either this division or it's this division. Or it's, you know what? The West is tough, too. What do you guys think is the hardest division? Like, obviously, in this West, it's always San Francisco. Yeah, New Orleans is tied 3-1 for now. San Francisco is only going to lose 3 or 4 games the entire season. They're going to win the division. They always do. This is a tough division. Bears are good. Vikings are good. Detroit's good, but not as strong as Eagles, Redskins, Giants, and Cowboys aren't too bad. They're pretty average. I was just talking about my own green screen. I just got this delivered today, Fish, and I was kind of excited. I bought a lamp for it, and it seems to work out okay. I didn't buy it for Tecmo Super Bowl. I bought it for other stuff. I figured I can do some comedic stuff. So, looking forward to that. How's Chad doing? Oh, man, Fish, my chat's badass. But everybody, say hi to Fish. Fish is a great dude. He's a very nice guy. He is one of my newer friends. I met him through my brother Man Amongst Machines, a.k.a. Lord P. Huffington. So hopefully Fish will be hanging around for a while, like as far as us doing collaborations and whatnot. He streams on Twitch. I will try to... Let me link that real fast before I forget, because I will. Let me see if I can find that real fast. I know you put it in. I didn't realize the tomato was teabagging me, but I guess that's okay. We'll let it happen. Let me... There it is. So check him out on Twitch if you want to see what he's up to. Tomato Hat. Yeah. Tomato Hat, sure. He's teabagging me. Yep, that's what he does, man. Tomato, he's goofy. He actually needs to probably scooch upwards a little bit. I actually moved him earlier. I was trying to get him organized. There we go. I wanted him a little bit higher. I kind of like him in this dead space up here. Otherwise, I just have black, and I'm like, nah, I like my characters. But yeah, check out Mr. Fishiver. He's doing cool stuff. I'll try to remember to put him in my description in the next thing. I'm trying to get better at streaming, becoming a streamer, and like calling out these partners that I've got, partners in crime, if you will, or whatever we're gonna call them. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this one here. Have a good night, guys. If you don't want to come visit us, and if you want to come and check out what we're doing, we're gonna go hack and slash all the way through. I don't know how many bosses we're gonna get through. I'm hoping we get through a couple. I'm hoping we get to oh shoot, what's the grafted guy's name? I forget his name. Something the grafted. You know what I'm talking about. Anybody knows Elden Ring knows what I'm talking about. What's it like to be pescatarian? Who's pescatarian? I'm not pescatarian. Isn't that where the only meat you eat is fish and eggs, I think? And the rest is veggies? I don't know. Lots of sodium. Ooh, man, my part of my diet is reducing sodium. I used to have like these chest pain kind of things that would happen. It wasn't heart attacks or nothing. It would be hard to kind of like I tried to inhale and I'd have this pain in my chest, and I think that might have been from sodium intake or something, because ever since I got on my diet, I haven't had that problem at all. I don't remember the last time that happened, so it's probably good I got on this diet. I don't know. I might have been heading for an early grave for all I know. Freshwater fish too. All right. Anyways, guys, like I said, have a good night. If you don't want to come check out what we're doing, and if you do want to check it out, we'll see you guys in a few minutes. So, yeah. I'm hoping to show off some green screen here in a minute. Should be fun. So, well, I'm going to keep talking. That's the problem. I can't stop talking. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. And also, peace. I drink a lot of water, Benjamin. Oh, here we go. I'm just going to keep rambling. I'm going to keep talking.